Hello and welcome to Totally Pickled Talkie, your local home of all pickleball information, tips and tricks, and gear reviews. Anything I can think of to chuck together that may be of use to you guys. So, title of the video: Happy Feet. How happy are your feet? After a sort of session of pickleball, do you get home, your feet are hurting, ankles are hurting a bit? Could be that you're not wearing the right appropriate footwear for pickleball. What do I mean by that? You chuck on a pair of trainers, everything should be good. Well, no, not quite. Running shoes, they are mainly sort of created for the stability and resources in the front of the foot because you're doing a forward motion. Pickleball, similar to squash, tennis, badminton, there's more sort of quick start stop motions, and especially in pickleball now, more sort of lateral movement across the kitchen line. So you want to be looking at a pair of trainers or footwear adequate for those type of sports. If you're already wearing tennis shoes, brilliant, keep on using those. If you've been wearing running trainers, then probably best to look at some alternatives. I go with the head range. So I've got here these are the Head Pro Revolts pickleballs, and these are the Head All Courts. Again, what you want to be looking at is something with kind of stability and extra support in the heel and down in this area here for your lateral movement. Something quite high up on the heel, and again these Pro Revolt 4s, plenty of support round here, up round the ankle, and you'll find that they're not flexing side to side, which in a sort of standard pair of running trainers you'll find that they're mainly sort of gauze, more cloth material. These are kind of like a plasticky type of affair, and then they've got a good solid tread underneath as well for indoor court and outdoor. So what do there are a number of manufacturers out there that are creating specifically pickleball orientated footwear. I'll run through a list of those, but what do you want to be looking at? You want to be considering comfort, stability, durability, good traction, lightweight, flexible, all of those sort of things. So in the comfort area, a lot of sudden movements, stopping and starting, lateral movements, which can put a lot of strain on your feet, ankles and knees. So make sure you get a pair that fit correctly so your feet aren't sliding around in there. That will cause wear and tear on your joints, and also you will feel it after a couple of hours of play. Stability, good base. You want a nice flat surface, not anything kind of no wedges, ladies. None of that thing going on. No Crocs. You want something that fit nice on there, give you a good foundation for a solid platform. Good support in the midfoot and the heel to reduce the fatigue when you're playing and stress on your feet. Durable, because when you're running around on that indoor court, probably we're not getting into sliding around yet, but we will do. The front edge needs to have some kind of hard surface on it, so to prevent you sort of wearing through. And again, lightweight. You don't want to be clumping around with a big old pair of shoes on for a couple of hours playing pickleball. So something that's lightweight. Also, the heavier they are, going to slow you down. So when I'm doing them passing shots, have your lightweights on. So you want something that's lightweight, flexible, allowing you to move quickly. So that these ones, again, these are very lightweight, and as for these, well, I hardly feel those. So as I say, those are the all court ones. Something with a flexible sole as well, that that you can bend and twist. These ones here say lateral control on the side of these ones, so I know I'm in the right ballpark. and also good, good traction. We're not so bad with the indoor court, with the surface being slippery, but outside again on the outdoor court, you want something that is not going to have you slipping and sliding around like Bambi. They sort of mentioned something like a herringbone or hexagon. They're not. Pattern underneath, but will provide better traction and grip. So as I mentioned, we do have some players in the field. Obviously we got companies that are big into the paddle technology. Selkirk, they've got the Labs S01 Pro. They're going to set you back £166. Tyrol are a company that are sort of purpose-built pickleball shoes. They're in the $110 to $170 range. Skechers, I would avoid Skechers. They do make pickleball shoes, but from the reviews I've seen, not very good, don't last very long, and not very good on the support. Babolat's, obviously big in the tennis. Funnily enough, the European site didn't have any pickleball related shoes, but on the American site you can get pickleball specific ones. They range from $99 to $149, and the head Revolt range are sort of £135. They also, again, on their European site, more on the side of padel, but they do have a few pickleball. Ladies, the head, I've got a sale on some ladies ones, £50. I don't know if they're their head Revolts, but £50 for pickleball shoes. And then you've got, I quickly jumped on so you don't have to, checked out Sport Direct. We've got one in downtown here. Exeter have got a big one. So High Tech, Prince, Slazenger, they're all their squash range. High Tech £35, Prince £29, Slazenger £29. And then had a quick look at the tennis section. You've got Asics in there for £52, Wilson's, I think they were £39, and some Babolats, £31.50, bargain. Get them on your feet, woo. But seriously, don't injure yourself out there just because you're wearing the wrong pair of trainers. I'll put a link up here to this young man. His name is Foot Dr. Zach, and he reviews all styles of trainers. He does do pickleball ones. The video up here is his top 5 pickleball shoes. That young man, I mean, he deep dives them. He cuts the things in half, shows you a cross section of the trainer, explains everything from the weight to stuff that even I haven't got a clue. I just know how to tie my laces. But so there you go. Anything else that I wanted to chuck on there while I was doing a quick and simple guide to pickleball footwear? Serious, you're doing a lot of pickleball these days with all the sessions that we've got, which is great to see. So don't let your footwear let you down, because that can lead to sort of aches and pains further up, knees especially. So for the sake of, what did I say? Cheapest ones I got on here are £29.99 for a pair of Prince squash trainers from Sports Direct, all the way up to, you can go up to hundreds, but we don't need to go all the way up there just to play pickleball. So if that was helpful to you, did I bring something to your attention that you haven't even considered? You chucked on your old trainers that you wear out there every day to go down the pub or dog walking, but they're not the right ones. So heed the advice of Dr. Zach up here. Check out your proper trainers, pickleball footwear. Don't have to be pickleball related, but anything racket sports will be good enough. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this or you found any of it helpful, please do leave a comment in the section below. Do subscribe, because I'm up to 4 subscribers now, so who knows, this time next year, Rodney. But yeah, appreciate you popping in, checking out the video, and leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Always happy to come back to you on the court if I see you down there. If you've got any other questions, feel free to ask me while we're out playing. Not in the middle of a game, Tony, you know what I mean, saying. Check you out later. Thank you very much. All for now. Bye.
You cannot be serious! That ball was on the line!